Silvio Lantangi. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Creates a little space. Flying down the left side. The 30. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air, it's Sayin. Finds the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running into the open space. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Already find a hole in that secondary. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. His drive will open from the 15. On the move, it's Hughes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big line explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
That's caught. It's Hughes. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders... It's a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Sayin looking to scramble. Breaks into the open. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. First and goal. Read option. option left. He pulls it. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
Touchdown, Ohio State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now
turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right now.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moore to the air. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Whittington. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to. But he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
And the Ducks are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Perry goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Lost a throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hughes. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game.
And he's just been so patient. He's following his blocks, letting it all develop in front of him, and then bursting through. And they were only in the first half.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Whittington. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in a position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Fires to the right.
That's big.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success.
Time to take a shot.
He's big. Damn.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking to
Alright, let's try to...
running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Steps away to find some room.
Oh.
Fires on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Shoot, it's 2 seconds. Why not take that?
Here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Dang.
And they've regained the lead. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that's proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and They're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Back to pass, it's Sayin.
Please guess that thing.
He's got an open man. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down.
Please.
Going deep.
That.
It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Buckeyes are on the move.
Bang.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Trying to get the edge on the right. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
He'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted, and the defense is set him up. Touchdown, Ohio State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it.
There he goes! And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Moore will throw. They're working that left side. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to mix. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Moore to the air. With the catch, it's Whittington. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the direct snap, it's Whittington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Off play action. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. It's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. But really heads-up play by the quarterback. Getting the 1st down, get up.
Touchdown, Oregon! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go to the sneak. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
With the catch, it's Peoples. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. QB got it himself. Big play on the scramble. Got out of bounds, stopped the clock, picked up the first down, and now they'll try to find a way to score. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To throw, it's Sayin. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires downfield. Pulls it in. Strong, firm tackle.
Yeah, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock follow as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? Do we want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock? You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
He makes a grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ground.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Late in the game, as a coach, you're trying to find something that will work. And how about the big fella, the tight end, comes up huge. You needed a play, you found him, and he delivered.
So the 16-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Off the play fake. Steps away. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy?
He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Now, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies.
Come on, bro. I swear if I lose in the final play, I'm going to cry.
He wants a big play here late.
Bang! GG, bro.
Puts a wrap on it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit.
All right, so
That will put the wrap on things from here for David.
So, chat, low-key, what we learned from this is that I'm the clutchest person of all time, and I'm the GOAT. I mean, I'm just the GOAT. Alright, see y'all later.